Now I know what you're thinking. How on earth is this healthy? You guys are going to be absolutely blown away by this. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Tara, and on this channel I love to share delicious but easy and healthy recipes you can make right in your very own kitchens. Whether you love to cook or you just love to watch videos about cooking, this is the channel for you. Today I am so excited about this. It's a very special day because we are going to be making some incredibly delicious chocolate waffles. These waffles are gluten-free, high protein, low carb, great for meal prepping, so incredibly easy, so incredibly delicious. You guys are gonna absolutely love it. Before we get started, if you have not already, I would love to have you a part of this community. You do that by hitting the red subscribe button below, and be sure to hit the bell icon. That way you're notified each time I post a new video. Be sure to stay all the way through the end of the video. I'm gonna be giving some tips on the best way to meal prep these waffles. Okay guys, let's hop right into the video. In a large mixing bowl, we're going to add the almond flour, quinoa flour, hemp hearts, the rolled oats. I use gluten-free sprouted rolled oats, raw cacao powder, Himalayan pink salt, and the 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. All of the measurements will be in the description box below. And I'm giving that a really good mix. Next, I'm adding some coconut sugar. I should have added it before I started mixing, but that's completely fine. Next, I'm taking a medium-sized zucchini and I am going to shred it up. If you don't want to use zucchini, I would really encourage you to use it anyway because you're not going to taste it. It's going to add so many health benefits and keep these waffles so incredibly moist. There is a lot of moisture that's kept inside of the zucchini shreds, so we're going to squeeze this out inside of a little bowl, and we're just going to squeeze as hard as we can and get as much of that liquid out as possible. And this is what we're left with. Now in another little bowl, we're going to crack in 2 brown, large, cage-free eggs. I have not tested this with a flax egg, but I imagine it should work pretty well too. And I'm just giving it a really good mix. And next, I'm gonna add 1/4 of a cup of unsweetened almond milk. I definitely recommend using the unsweetened kind. Now we're pouring it over the dry ingredients, and you can see it's really starting to come together. Next, we're going to fold in the shredded zucchini. Trust me, you are not even gonna know that this is inside of these waffles. It's just gonna make them so incredibly delicious. I realized it probably could use just a little bit more almond milk, so I added another 1/4 of a cup of almond milk to it. Now for some fun, I got these recently at Trader Joe's. They're freeze-dried raspberries. We're gonna add 1/2 of a cup. These are so incredibly delicious. If you don't have these, you could also use fresh or even frozen would work well. Or if you don't want any fruit in there at all, just leave it out. I decided I wanted to make these just a tad sweeter, so I'm using 2 teaspoons of monk fruit extract. I've talked about monk fruit extract before, so I will link that up in the cards and in the description box below to that video. And I'm also adding a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay guys, are you ready to make some waffles? I have this very small but completely adorable waffle iron, and I'm using a 1/4 of a cup cookie scoop, and I am kind of just pressing it inside of the waffle iron. You can use any kind of waffle iron that you have. I find one of these waffles is absolutely perfect for breakfast. Look at that, oh my goodness. That looks so good. I did some experimenting and I found that not pushing the batter down actually yielded a better size waffle. So sometimes it really pays to experiment. So again, I'm just placing it towards the back and pressing it down, and voila. Cook it according to your waffles instructions. I think mine took about 3 minutes. This recipe will yield 8 waffles. Oh my goodness, look at this. I added some fresh strawberries to the top. Now, of course, I'm not gonna eat all of these waffles. I did this purely for the video. Now I'm drizzling it with some delicious pure maple syrup, and I'm topping this with some confectioner's monk fruit extract. Now comes the taste test. Oh my goodness. These waffles were moist, incredibly delicious, such great texture. Look at this. And you can feel really good about eating these because they're high in protein, low in sugar, and really fill you up. So one of the great things that I love about these waffles, they travel really well. So if I'm going on a trip, if I'm gonna be out for the day, if I'm gonna go out of town for a few days, I throw these in the freezer. After they're frozen, I take them off the baking mat and put them in a freezer bag, either one of those stasher bags or just a Ziploc freezer bag. And you don't even really have to heat these waffles up. I've taken them out of the freezer and I drive to work. By the time I get to work in about 25-30 minutes, they're absolutely delicious. They're great warm, they're great cold, they're great topped with maple syrup, with almond butter, or just even by themselves. So incredibly delicious. You can feel really good about eating these, and you guys are gonna absolutely love them. Well guys, what did you think of today's video? I cannot wait to hear what you guys think of it. Do you think you guys are gonna top these with maple syrup, almond butter, or just eat them as they are? If you like today's video and wanna see more like it, be sure to hit that like button and share this video with your friends, your family, or anyone else that you know that is interested in delicious but healthy recipes. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.